Sorry about that, guys. Sorry, unfortunately, I was driving and a call came through and that interrupted the video. But, just as a conclusion of what I just was sharing with you, right? Keep in mind, like I said, sometimes, just like that phone call, sometimes there are interruptions in life. Sometimes there's an interruption in life that comes to throw you off, that comes to, affect, your progress. But you cannot stop. You cannot stop. You cannot stop. You gotta be faithful until the end. You gotta keep on going. You gotta keep on living. You gotta keep on walking. You gotta keep on running. You gotta keep on doing all that you need to do in order to make it to the end, because that's where the prize is. The prize is at the end. In the middle, no, we go through things. In the middle, we go through challenges, right? All of us go through challenges. In the middle, you will go through so many different challenges, for even Christ himself have trouble. You're gonna have trouble. You're gonna have trouble in this life. So you just gotta stay steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord. And so, life will come with curves and bumps and turns and unexpected turns. Life will come with that, right? Don't let that move you. Don't let that throw you off. Life will come with people who are arrogant, people who are, insensitive. Life will come with all that stuff. Life is not a bed of ease. It's not something, y'all look at me, I'm 55 years old, but listen, I was going gray since I was 27, and now I'm almost completely gray, right? But, life is not about the comforts, because there's a lot of discomfort in life. There's a lot of challenges in life that will cause for you to feel, painful situations. Cause for you to feel situations that are not as comforting as maybe you would like them to be. There are many things that I would want in my life, and there was many things that I wish would stop. And think about this: did not Christ himself, when he was in the Garden of Gethsemane, didn't Christ himself came to the place of saying, God, if it's possible, let this cup pass from me, right? He didn't want to deal with the discomforts and the pain. He didn't want to deal with the sorrow and the agony. So Lord, if it's possible, let this cup pass from me, because I really don't want it. I really don't want the problems. And we all are the same way. We don't want the chaos. We don't want the drama. We don't want the heartbreak and the heartache. We don't want the foolishness that happens in life. We don't want the foolish people around us and things that occur in our lives that causes for us to be discomforted. No, we don't want that. But guess what? Life comes with that, right? And particularly if you have a desire to grow in God, oh my God, then Satan makes your target, right? He makes your target. But he makes your target not so much because he is greater than you. No, he makes your target because he is afraid of you. He is afraid of you getting it. And he is afraid. And that's why we're gonna be talking about this, like I said, over the next while, until the Lord tell us otherwise. We are going to be talking about the stretch. The stretch. And let me tell you something. When you learn to stretch, and constantly make stretching a part of your daily existence, both in body, mind, and soul. When you stretch your spirit man, when you stretch your mental person, when you stretch your emotional person, right? Don't get stuck in a rut. If there's things in your life that you don't like, change it. You sitting around, you got a boyfriend or girlfriend that you're constantly arguing with, change it. Do y'all hear me? Don't go through life without stress, with all that stress that you don't have to have. Now, if it's a husband or a wife then what you have to change is your behavior, and also try to help them to change their behavior. Because you don't just leave your marriage, right? But I'm talking about if you're dating somebody. If you're dating somebody, don't bring that stress into your life. You know, it is time for us as people to use wisdom, and the wisdom of God teaches us how we ought to live in order to find balance in our lives, and to find peace in our lives and joy in our lives. Because that's what God determined for us. He said he will not put more on you than you can handle or bear. But you can add to it. You can add to that drama. You know, I was telling someone yesterday, I was like, you know, if you have somebody who cheated on you, and somebody who walked out of your life, and now every time, and they with somebody else, but every time they have a problem, they want to come back to you and have a conversation, you crazy if you open the door to let them have that conversation where they can lean on you. No, that's not wisdom. That's not wise. That's not wise. You know, you gotta be able to set things in perspective, because like I said, you can add to the drama of your life. You can add to things that God did not determine to put on your shoulder. Don't make things your responsibility. You know, you got children, and you spent all, you know, since they went out and had their kids, and, you know, and now you ask them to do something for you, and you feel guilty? Come on. You feel guilty because you asked them to do something for you? No. You have to find balance in your life. And part of that balance is utilizing everything that God has given in your disposal. And so me, you know, I'm the type of person, you know, hey, look, somebody comes over my house, I'm like, hey, help me with this. You over here, help me with this. Don't just sit there and look at me. Help me with this. You know, it's wisdom that God has given us. And so we're going to talk about the stretch. We're going to keep talking about it until y'all make it a part of your daily existence, to stretch, to grow, to expound, to expand, to go further than you've ever gone before. You know, that's what we want for you. We want you to get bigger. We want you to get better than what you are today. And so don't forget to stretch. Love you all. God bless you.